Hi, this is Brent Grover speaking from Evergreen Consulting for Advanced Supply Chain Solutions powered by IBIS. This month's topic is winning sales teams, and the theme is the distributor with the best sales force wins. There are three challenges in building a quality sales team, and today I want to talk about the second of the three, improving the quality of the players. First of all, let's talk strategy at your wholesale distribution business. The three sandbox questions I would pose are, what do you want to do for your customers? Which customers do you want to serve? And where do you want to look for customers? The answers to those questions define the type of quality level that you need in the sales force in your organization. Now, talented players, of course, are hard to find, and as always, there just aren't enough quality salespeople. And many would agree that there is, for demographic reasons today, an acute shortage of qualified salespeople interested in coming into the wholesale distribution world. And looking at your own sales force, there's not much you can do, no matter how great a manager you are, if the talent simply isn't there. So if you were an NFL team in search of a quarterback, how would you get Johnny Manziel to join your organization? Now, of course, in wholesale distribution, we don't have an NFL draft to recruit players into our organization and sign long-term contracts. We have to do things a different way in wholesale distribution. So I want to talk about how do we attract A players into a wholesale distribution sales team. I want to throw out the proposition that great sales reps only really want to work for great managers. And you have to look in the mirror and look at your management team and determine if you have the type of a management group that can attract top-notch salespeople into your organization. It's also, I believe, fairly well accepted that top performers in a sales organization will thrive really only where they're surrounded by other A players. That camaraderie elevates the quality of the entire group. And finally, it's an economic question. That is, A players expect to be paid accordingly when they win. So A players get A-level compensation in a wholesale distribution business or anywhere else for that matter. So where's the talent? I want to specifically mention looking for salespeople, entry-level salespeople, as graduates of college and university programs. Unfortunately, most colleges and universities do not have a curriculum that encourages the development and the education of salespeople. They tend to focus more on marketing as opposed to sales skills. But there is a program specifically I want to mention that focuses on wholesale distribution, the renowned program at Texas A&M. And I was told recently by Barry Lawrence, who directs the program at College Station, that about 70% of the students from that excellent program go into sales positions in wholesale distribution, which makes sense because that's where most of the top leadership in wholesale distribution comes from. So professional sales is an excellent entry level into a career in wholesale distribution, whether the individual stays in sales or then moves on to other positions in the organization. However, many of us in wholesale distribution give into the temptation of hiring experienced reps, which might be a shortcut for us in terms of training, because people come on board with some product knowledge and hopefully some sales skills, as well as other things which may be described as baggage. But I did want to mention that in terms of the things that you need to look for in a high-level, high-performance person, such as brains and hard work and good values and enthusiasm, those are things that are pretty much a given. The one thing you can give people who join your organization is experience. So unfortunately, many times we tend to put the premium on experience, which is the one thing that we can provide, and we downplay the other four qualities that I mentioned. Also, some of us look at competitors' employees as a way of salespeople, that is especially, of bringing on experienced salespeople from a competitor. We're going to bring some business with them. We could do a whole blog on that subject. The truth is that in most cases, rule of thumb, they only bring about 25% of their business with them. And that often ends up being a frustration both for the salesperson who's recruited as well as for the company that hired them. I did also want to mention, and I think it's timely, that a lot of great people are coming out of the military these days, and wholesale distributors might think of looking harder at people coming out of the military as sales candidates for their organizations. The big challenge for ownership is a commitment to be willing and, of course, able to invest in sales talent so that you can execute the strategy in your company. Well, that's all for this week. Until next time, this is Brent Grover from Evergreen Consulting for Advanced Supply Chain Solutions, powered by IBIS.